Okay, for you guys, we have two new compounds to add to the pre-workout stack. We have L-Tyrosine, big old bag, and we have Alpha-GPC. Why would you buy individual compounds over just taking the pre-workout that's sold? It's easier. You don't have to think about it. You don't, but you don't know what you're getting, right? There are different variations of compounds, different forms. And sometimes the most cost-effective one is not the one that gets you the most benefits. And so companies might not use the best version of a product if they can save money. That means when you get the pre-workout, it might be degraded, it might not be as fresh, it might not be in the right dosages that you can start to see the best benefits. And that's where mixing, I was gonna say min-maxing, that's where putting in your own individual compounds comes into play, right? You might get some pre-workout, and I know a lot of people don't like the tingles from pre-workout. That's the beta-alanine in there. You might not like that, right? And so if you don't, buy your own compounds, mix your own pre-workout, get the benefits you like. And we're gonna start off Alpha-GPC and L-Tyrosine. Really fun compounds, been taking them, had a great time. So Alpha-GPC, we'll start off with this one. This is going to help concentration. This is going to cross Alpha-GPC. The chemical is going to cross the blood-brain barrier, and it's going to help your brain produce a chemical that is essential for memory and learning. I'm saying a chemical because I can't pronounce it. It's like acetylcholine. You see my neck when I did that? Like, I had to use like 40% of my brain to say that, and I still said it wrong. But it's like, you take it, this chemical supports memory and learning and other brain functions, right? It's a chemical that tells your muscles to contract. So it helps you with tension and firing of the muscles. I almost punched myself in the face there. But it helps you with tension and firing of the muscles. And so we take this, and it's going to help us lock in on our workouts. It's going to help us concentrate more. It's going to help us recruit more muscle fibers. And if we can recruit more muscle fibers, then we can express more strength. And so this one, really, really, really fun. Buy your supplements, you buy individual compounds, you buy them in bulk, right? And so you get much more better prices for them. Each serving size of this one is 300 milligrams. 1/4 tablespoon, 300 milligrams. Doing some research and looking through a couple of sources, you can take anywhere from 300 to 1,200 milligrams to see benefits. Now, this is up to individual discretion, but it can be used to help with stress and concentration in like a deep work session. And so to help you kind of like lock in and focus. Not saying to take this more, completely up to you, towards the higher end of the daily range, so that 1,000 milligrams with daily usage, you might start to see some fatigues of slight toxicity from that chemical I spelled earlier. Pew, I'll put it back on the screen. But you might start to see some toxicity, and so brain fog, headaches, the reverse, so weird muscle twitching. And so don't take too much, don't do that. 600 milligrams. So that's 1/2 of a teaspoon, and I see great benefits. And it's very immediate, right? So it kicks in, you take them about 45 minutes to an hour before the workout, and you can feel it kick in. It's like taking coffee. It's like having that wired feeling and that really deep concentration. And it's nice being able to call that up on command. And then we have L-Tyrosine. And between the two of them, I don't know which one is better. I sound like I work for bulk supplements. But L-Tyrosine, another brain chemical. This one provides the raw materials for your brain to make norepinephrine. No, I keep saying it, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. So the adrenaline chemicals, the stuff in the EpiPen, norepinephrine and epinephrine, and dopamine. And dopamine is not just about pleasure, it's about motivation, drive, and that grit to continue and push through a hard task. So L-Tyrosine is the precursor to all that. And so when you take it, it's gonna help your brain produce dopamine. And you ever been in a heavy workout and you're pushing, and you look at the clock and you're like, dang, I've been here 40 minutes. And then you hit your next set and you're like, I just ain't got it no more. Like the juice is gone, like the magic has flowed. And that's usually when you hit that point of fatigue. it's a fatigue feeling, and that dopamine drops, that motivation drops, and it starts to become kind of a slug, drag to pull through the workout. And so this can help with that. This can help. L-Tyrosine, so you take this, and it's gonna give your brain those chemicals it needs, and you can't like overdose on dopamine. It's like a gate, and it'll only allow in how much is like let out. So hey, you use this much, let me let this much back in to replenish. And so you can't take too much in the traditional sense to hurt your brain. It will give you an upset stomach, and there are other unpleasant mouth symptoms you will take if you take too much. What is too much? Look it up yourself. Don't ever trust an individual to give you the exact dosage, but the dosage can be anywhere 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams. I take 2,000. See, that's how you don't trust individuals. And so for this one, in each serving, 1/4 a teaspoon is 500 milligrams. So I take 1 teaspoon, so 4 servings, but 1 teaspoon to get 2,000 milligrams. That's right there, kind of in the middle of that effective dose. Great, provides your brain dopamine. It's gonna help you manage that fatigue after your workout, and it's gonna help you just have that grit. So between the two of these and whatever else you're taking, you should be hyped to get a workout. You should have your concentration, your muscles will be firing better, your synapses will be working better. You might learn a thing or two better with this Alpha-GPC, and then this L-Tyrosine is gonna help with that dopamine, that fatigue, and even the adrenaline, right? I spoke on the norepinephrine and the epinephrine. Adrenaline lowers your rate of perceived effort. So if the adrenaline is spiking, the workout might not seem as hard. I myself was able to hit a PR. 395 for 3 on the RDL with the barbell. Week of a deload, just like not really lifting in the gym. I have sandbags at home, as you can kind of see. But like lifting at home, movement, a little bit of running, but no gym lifting. I was able to hit a PR, a 40-pound PR. And be able to come back like fresh and be able to hit that, I'm blaming this. Now, I do believe I said, but just one more time, look this stuff up on your own, guys. Like, you can experience toxicity from taking too much, from taking the higher end of the daily range daily. I take it every other day, and I take 600 milligrams. But look this stuff up for yourself. Look up the symptoms so you know it's brain fog and muscle twitching. Hey, if I'm experiencing any of this, I might need to cut back on this, right? When you are experimenting on yourself with chemicals, it comes with the responsibility of doing your own research. So you can learn this, but do your own research about dosage and effects and how it will affect you so you don't die, right? I'm pretty sure I told you guys this before, but one of the funniest videos, and I apologize, all the respect to Mike the Great, to Mike Rashid. One of the funniest videos was like when he tried making his own pre-workout and he took it. And I don't even remember at this point how he said he felt during the workout. I think he said he felt great, but like he took it and came home and like slept for like 2 days straight. And like he could have died. He said this too in his video. Like he took it serious. Like he could have died. Like this is not funny. Like this idiot's laughing. Like do your own research. Be careful. Please don't kill yourself. And definitely not in my recommendation. Tyrosine and Alpha-GPC. These are 2 chemicals that might be worth your money, people. Take them, have a good workout, 45 to 60 minutes before that first working set of the workout. Yeah, we give it some time to kick in. Oh yeah, L-Tyrosine is an amino acid that acts as the precursor to dopamine. So when you're taking L-Tyrosine, don't take L-Tyrosine with a protein shake or an essential amino acids or a big meal, because it will be competing for bioavailability in your body with the other nutrients. So